lousy trophy, chumps. I am your host in the low post, Tasia Stojakovic, James Cold Harden Cash, Quistaps Porzingis, Scott Rogowski live from the bright side of the bay, Oaktown, CA. Out muscling and out hustling with all 1.6 plus million. Alon at Young Israel Sharon, Jimmy King in Ottawa, Sager 25 and Queen Marcy, Alari 6, Rev Rob, the Mandiel family picnicking in northern New Jersey, Jake and Carolyn aka Cake. I see what you did there. Kirsten and Johan Evelyn, Cassie, Colin, Vinny and Dane, Fran and his pops, you're in our prayers, Shelby and Samantha with the engagement party today, and the STO squad. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people in the game. If you missed Thursday night's game, you missed my special announcement about these big money games. Our teammates at Toon Blast are making it possible to make it rain during the NBA Finals. We gave out $100,000 for Game 1. And because tonight is Game 2, it only follows that we should be giving out 200,000. 100,000, another 100,000. Yeah. And if this goes to Game 3, which it will, because it has to, on Game 3, Wednesday, we're giving out $300,000. And for Game 4 on Friday, a record-smashing $400,000 game. Think of all the fake followers Brian Colangelo could buy for his fake Twitter accounts with that kind of money. But the NBA Finals are a best-of-7 series, which means we could be giving out $500K for Game 5, $600K for Game 6, and $700,000 for Game 7. That's more than Steph Curry ever made in a game this year, but by a little bit. Should be another exciting matchup on the court tonight. It was a hell of a Game 1 with the Cavs losing in OT. There's never much love when you go OT. I pray to make it back in one piece. I pray. Sorry. If Cleveland can score more than 100 points and hold the Warriors below 100 points, they just might be able to win this game tonight. What is your strategy for winning HQ? You got your preparations ready? You prep to go hard in the paint? You ready to throw some bows under the rim? Do you have what it takes to box your fellow HQs out of $200 grand? You gotta hide that chat? You very easily can by swiping it right into oblivion where it belongs. Are you wearing your Lucky Rec specs? I'm taking inspo from my man Lebrin rocking suit shorts tonight. I think you and I are both ready for tip-off with nearly 2 million players live in the game right now. It is countdown to blast-off. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's get this big Game 2 show on the road. Numero uno. Which of these is commonly said after someone sneezes? It's a very nice, bless you, or wah-wah-wee-wah. Achoo. Achoo? Here? $200,000 ain't nothing to sneeze at, but if you did, I would say bless you. Bless you, my child. Bless your little heart. Bless up. Bless up. 1,602,868 are getting blessed with Q2 right now. Q2, a rotating sphere with lots of tiny mirrors attached, is commonly called what? A disco ball, reggaeton orb, or a hip-hop globule. Now, these things go back all the way to the 1920s when they were called Charleston balls and can still be found today at your finer dancing establishments. Disco stew legs, disco balls. And if you're playing Toon Blast, you get a disco ball that blows up your whole board. It's incredible. You gotta see these things. Like if it goes red, it's super explosive. Pew! Disco ball, your answer at Q2. I did see that we probably lost a large chunk of you on Q1 for some kind of glitching error. There were about 200,000 of you unaccounted for. I hope that that isn't still happening here at Q2, because I want to ask you all the questions tonight. I don't want to have to cut this thing short. I really don't want to have to cut it short. They're playing the game right now. The Warriors are up. Warriors, come out and play, yay. Oh, here we go. 1,585,179 of you are ready to play and ready to go balls deep for Q3. According to an old saying, you should let sleeping dogs do what? Snore, lie, or sleepwalk. Dog stole. Bow, 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 things I needed bad. Do-do-do, cats took what I never had. You see, now if you come across a dog and it's sleeping, it probably doesn't want to be woken up. He probably had a long day chasing squirrels, barking at mailmen, biting toddlers, and he zonked. Let him lie. You want to let sleeping dogs lie, people. Because if he wakes up, he can be angry. 1,360,508. You're not asleep. You are wide awake for Q4. A famous World War II era British poster advised citizens to keep calm and what? Salute the Queen, play Toon Blast, or carry on. Toon Blast. Can't say it enough. Toon Blast, Toon Blast, Toon Blast. This is like the Got Milks or the Absolute ads, you know? They were printed by the millions in World War II, but hardly ever used. Not until an antique copy was discovered in 2000 did the UK really take to the poster and its manic depressive message of keeping calm and carrying on. And now it's parodied all the live long day by every stupid thing. 1,280,310 of you can keep calm and play HQ. The rest of you now panic and freak out. Q5. In basketball, where would you find the top of the key? Free throw circle, center of the board, or on the backboard? Center of the court, on the backboard. I hope I said that right. Free throw circle, center of the court, on the backboard. You ever watch basketball and you think, oh, what's that painted rectangle under the basket? Well, that's called the key, a very exclusive area where you can't stay for longer than 3 seconds. The top line there is the foul line, and the circle around that line is the free throw circle. Foul line, free throw line. If you're at the top of the key, you're above the free throw circle. 977,492 have the keys to victory tonight. That was a clue earlier. To that hint, we are swooping and hooping to Q6. In the classic children's book, Goodnight Moon, there is a bowl full of what? Curds, porridge, or mush? Goodnight room. Goodnight moon. Goodnight cow jumping over the moon. Goodnight comb and goodnight brush. Goodnight nobody. Goodnight mush. And goodnight to the old lady whispering hush. Yeah, mush is your answer. Goodnight mush. Should have been the name of the book. Probably would have sold more copies. Goodnight mush would not have sold more copies. 323,425 getting this one right, knowing that mush is more of a texture and sometimes a food group. 323,000 on a brutal Q6. Yeah, we did lose about 700,000 of you there. Ouchie, wowie. But we are mushing on to Q7. Before we go there, let me tell you about our next big game. Or I'll tell you about this one. $200,000 is on the line for tonight. 300,000 the next game. I wanted to tell you all about it again. It's exciting for me. 323,425 still in it to win it tonight for Q7. Which of these actors has not portrayed a werewolf in a movie? Jack Nicholson, Benicio del Toro, or Clive Owen? Just like that, we're down to 323,000 of you, still about 1 million watching. If you're a 90s kid, and aren't we all, you might know the 1994 film Wolf. Actually, you probably don't. Most people missed it. But Jack was a werewolf in it, and Benicio starred in an aptly titled The Wolfman, about Sid Wolfman, a prominent trial attorney. No, that was about a werewolf. Clive Owen, however, has not been a werewolf in a movie. He does a lot of acting on stage. The Tony-nominated Closer. Shout out the Tonys tonight. 158,472. I want to shout you out because you have survived 7 questions right now. You're getting Q8. Which of these phrases refers to debugging software? Rubber ducking, nest clearing, or egg rolling? Now, this software engineering term earned its name from a programmer who would debug his code by explaining it very slowly and clearly to a rubber duck. Rubber ducking, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. Ooh, Savage Q8. I'm calling it here tonight. Savage Q8, 41,548. I'm awfully fond of you. You are surviving Q8 here. We lost 130,000. Gone down to 41,548. Going to Q9. If you see those ducks in Toon Blast, by the way, you want to get those off the board. You know about that. Q9, North American crosswords. Crosswords typically feature what kind of symmetry? Rotational, bilateral, or reflection? North American. North America. You know crossword puzzles, right? Those black and white things in newspapers that make you think about old age? They're impossible to solve, especially on Mondays. It's a grid pattern that would look the same if it were rotated 180 degrees. That's called rotational symmetry. It's rotational. Oh, another slightly savage cue here. 14,774. Getting this one correct. The rest of you tearing your rotator cuff at Q9. With nearly 2 million starting the game, we're down to 14,000 for Q10. The country whose capital is Canberra was previously known by what name? Dutch South India, Atlantica, or New Holland? Some of our longtime HQties might remember Canberra from another famous quiz. This is a two-parter, okay? First, you gotta know which country Canberra is the capital of. That's Australia. Then you gotta know that about 400 years ago, Dutch navigators landed on current-day Australia and called the place New Holland, because they came from the Old Holland, later named Terra Australis, and then became the Australia we use today. 12,212. Getting this one right. Not many fooled here. You're saying, "Aye, Mr. Prime Minister!" You're getting Q11. The 2018 winner of the animated short film Oscar was based on a basketball-themed what? Poem, childhood photo, or magazine interview? This is a film. Maybe this will be adapted to the stage, become a Tony Award-nominated play. At the end of his career, Kobe Bryant decided he wanted to write a poem called Dear Basketball, about dreaming as a child, achieving that dream, and then moving on from that dream to something else, like, say, winning an Oscar for Best Animated Short. Yeah, it was a poem that Kobe Bryant wrote that became the Oscar-winning film. 9,786, like Black Mamba, slithering on to the final round here. Folks, I gotta tell you, $200,000 is what's happening right now. It's coming from me to you. 9,786 of you could be on the receiving end of it. It all boils down to this Q12 200K, just under 10,000 of you left, over 1.7 million, nearly 2 million of you started this game tonight. Q12, the artist behind which of these hits once helped prevent an armed conflict with Russia? Virtual Insanity, Angels, or You're Beautiful? He didn't present an armed conflict, he helped prevent the conflict. Yeah, now this song prevented the Third Chechen War when it was blasted repeatedly at full volume. It drove Russian troops out of Grozny. No. Joking. In actuality, the singer-songwriter of this song served in Kosovo in 1999. Yes, where his unit avoided orders that would have possibly started World War III. That singer was James Blunt. And for $200,000, did you know that James Blunt wrote You're Beautiful? 5,949 of you did. You are our big winners tonight, baby! Are extra pretty tonight, sitting pretty with a little cash in their pockets. Yes, $33.61 or 62 cents going to 59.49 of you. Stonerman 157 winning some money. I wonder what you're going to spend it on. Fez V2. Ooh, in the Milky Way, very galactic there. Camilla Stan 7. I guess you're a fan of Camilla Cabello. Maybe you can see her in concert for $33. Actually, no, you probably need way more than that. Falcons fan 78 winning some dough. And some memes and some avatars with a little thing there and some cats. A lot of you won tonight, and you won big on our $200,000 game. I had a blast. A tune blast, did you? Remember, Wednesday is Game 3 of the NBA Finals. June 6th. That means we are giving out $300,000 for Game 3. We keep upping the ante every single game. It's incredible. That is some serious Dikembe Mutombo. Last time I gave out $300,000, I had The Rock with me. Might have some surprises for you on this Game 3 show. I'm also back tomorrow night at 9 p.m. live, perhaps. Some surprises there, too. Yes. Oh, boy, Alberto, that was a scorcher. Come back tomorrow. Come back Wednesday. I will see you later. I'm Scott Rogowski signing off saying, I haven't been able to slam dunk a basketball for the past 5 years. Or for the 28 years before that, either. Good night.